Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today's episode is going to be my intro for my Panner's Bingo project pan. So if you want to see what my game card looks like, what numbers were pulled, and what products I'll be working on this month, well then keep watching. We're going to jump right into it. My name is Marie and I am a beautiful mess. Here on my channel, I do a lot of project panning content, eyeshadow content, and really any other kind of makeup content that I can think of. So sit back, relax, and come on a magical makeup journey with me. So like I said, this is my introduction to my Panner's Bingo project pan. Round 2. This is a fantastic ladies collab, so the information for the Facebook group is going to be in the description box down below. This project was created by Kana Gray, and when I saw this come up on the Fantastic Ladies Facebook group, I'm a huge fan of bingo, so even though I am in a lot of project pans, I knew that I had to participate. So in this project, there's 5 different game cards that you can choose, and then Kana picks 10 numbers to start out with to call for bingo, and then every month she'll draw 6 new numbers, and there are prompts associated with each of the bingo spaces, and of course the idea is to hit bingo. So this is the card that I chose card number 5. I'm going to put it up on the screen here, and out of the 10 initial numbers that were called, I got 4 numbers on my bingo card. So with a little bit of editing magic, those should appear now. Of course, you have the middle space, which is a mini or deluxe item. It's a gimme. So of course that's going to be that space. So basically these numbers will be a circle outline like this. And then when I finish the prompts that corresponds to that number, we will fill it in, so that we can see when I hit bingo. The first number that was called that appeared on my bingo card was I-27, which corresponds to spooky. Spooky product, spooky color, spooky anything can be interpreted any way you want. And I looked through my entire collection and I really don't have a lot of things that are spooky. I only found the one item. So this is a MAC satin lipstick, and this is in the color Film Noir, because in my experience, film noirs can be very spooky. I may be stretching it a little bit, but this is all I got. This is what the color looks like, and this is what it looks like swatched out. It is definitely everything my 90s teenage self loves about makeup, so this is what I'm deciding to roll in. I decided to make things a little bit more difficult for myself than my Project 10 uses, so I put a 20 use goal on this. Along with everything else that I'm panning, that should take me a little while. I didn't want to have a lot of gimme products. I actually wanted to challenge myself a little bit. So 20 uses on this item. The next spot on my bingo card that wasn't called, but is the gimme spot, is the center square, which is a mini or deluxe item. So I am choosing to roll this in. This is a sample size of the Makeup Forever HD setting powder. And this is actually in the shade 1 Vanilla. That's kind of what she looks like there. It's an easier way to see. So there's not very much powder in here at all. That's about what I have left. So I actually saw a makeup tip where once you put your lotions on your face, you then put your primer on and then you set it with a finely milled powder, and it's supposed to give you a really smooth canvas. Well, we're going to try that with this powder. This should not take me very long to use up at all. Probably by the next update, this will be rolled out. The next number that was called on my bingo card is N36, and this corresponds to the prompt nude lipstick. It's gonna be all the lippies in this project this month. So the nude lipstick that I decided to roll in was my Milani Color Fetish matte lipstick, and this one is in the shade Pleasure. This is my favorite nude lipstick that I have in my collection right now. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. And whereas I'm gravitating towards pinky lips, I think this would be a good addition to the winter time. I can also put like a frosted gloss on top to make it a little bit more wintry. But this is also going to be rolling into the project for a goal of 20 uses. The next number that was called that is on my bingo card is G50, and this corresponds to the prompt nail polish. Now, I don't know if you guys know, but I don't wear nail polish on my nails. If you guys have seen me get up close and personal, you've noticed that I usually have designs on my nails like this. The reason why I do this is because nail polish chips on me within a day of putting it on. I don't know what it is about my body chemistry. It just does not last on me. I do my own nails, but this is not polish. These are actually nail strips or stickers. The brand that I really love is Dashing Diva. I really like them because they last on me for about a week and a half up to 2 weeks. And that is something that fits in my life and in my schedule, to be able to do that for myself once every couple of weeks. I actually used to do my own gel nail polish, and putting it on is not a problem. It's just the amount of time it takes to take it off safely so you don't do any damage to your nails. It's not something that's conducive to my schedule. So I do this instead. So instead of just glossing over this prompt altogether, I did decide to roll in a nail polish because I do have nail polish in my collection. So I'm deciding to roll this one in. This is OPI nail lacquer, and this is in the shade Alpine Snow. Now, if I don't put nail polish on my fingernails, you may ask, why do I have nail polish in my collection? That's because I do love to paint my toenails. And that is something I have not done in a really long time. I haven't gotten a pedicure since about 9 months ago. So it is time to show my toesies, my tootsies even, some love. So I'm going to be rolling this into the project for 5 uses. Now that might sound like a very low usage goal, but nail polish on my toenails stays put for a very long time. So even if I changed this out and put fresh polish on once every 2 weeks, this would still be in the project for 10 weeks. So I think that's a good usage goal for nail polish. The 5th and final number that was called, that was on my bingo card, is 069. And the prompt for this was your favorite movie. And one of my favorite movies harkens back to my childhood, and that's, of course, The Never-Ending Story. This has been a childhood classic that I then brought to my children, and I still love it as an adult today. The item that I chose for The Never-Ending Story is this lip gloss right here. This is the ColourPop So Glassy Lip Gloss, and this is in the shade Lucid Dreams. Remember when I said I could top that nude lip with a sparkly gloss? Well, that is the plan, to be able to do that. I think that would look really good. In fact, let's see what that's gonna look like right now. I think that is going to be a fantastic combination for this winter. And you know what? We could also do that too, because why not? White lip gloss is something that I absolutely love to put on in the wintertime to make my lips look like glistening snow. So this is going to be rolling in for 20 uses as well. So that's all the numbers that were called that are on my bingo card and the 5 items that I'm going to be working on for this month. Now you can anticipate what numbers will be called and work on those items as well. But because I'm doing so many other project pans, I think I'm gonna leave it at the 5 items, at least for this month. And if I didn't say so previously, this project does update monthly. It'll be updating near the beginning of the month, so stay tuned for an update in February. And this project goes until one of us gets bingo. But that's everything that I have for you today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. You know, I always love when you do. Don't forget, if you like what you see, to hit that like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell. It lets YouTube know that you like my content and that other people with the same interests as you will like my content too. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.